If you are over the age of 35, stop everything you're doing right now. After a lifetime of eating fatty foods, you may run the risks of a stroke or heart attack due to plaque buildup in your veins and arteries. To learn how you can reduce your risks, visit youthfountainlab.com or call 1-800-853-7856 today. This may be a life-changing call for you or someone you love. Thank you, and we hope to hear from you.
In your professional opinion, I seen something come out on Power 105 today. They were talking about, they had a big poster that said Drake versus Kanye, 20 songs, no bias, who's winning? I was like, damn, that's a good ass question, because both of them brothers got catalogs like crazy.
Who? Drake and who?
Kanye, 20 songs, no bias, who's winning? Your professional opinion, who's taking that?
They both big dudes, big.
Yeah.
That's that. I don't know. I can't really say. Their fan base is crazy. Now, do Drake have more records than Kanye?
Shit, it's hard, man.
I would go Kanye, but that's just me.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one right there.
Yeah, that's a toss up. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. So I wanted to ask you, man, did you get a chance? Obviously, you probably did, but did you see the Lox versus Dipset battle? And how'd you feel about that? And how'd you feel about, the DJ on there and his timing, dropping the songs? Talk about that.
The DJ opened my shows for 23 years. Technician DJ. He come from me.
Okay.
That's why he was such an entertainer, because he seen real entertainment and how I done it all my career. So him being around and watching and learning and seeing crowds going crazy and being on time, knowing that, and having impact, he learned all that. So I was so proud of him watching him do that. And I was talking to him yesterday, day for yesterday, and we was talking about some things, but it's just dope. It was just dope because he been with me for all those years, and he never really got the recognition he was getting was from being with me, but he never had a platform of his own that he could just do his own so where the world could see it. So now they see it. You know what I'm saying? Now they see how good he is and what he could do. And he's one of the most humble dudes, man. That's my dude, man. Quiet. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk too much. But he's dangerous.
Was that the difference in the battle? I know we seen the Freight Train Jada doing his thing, and he was obviously the talk of the show after it. But the DJ, like my cousin just said, impeccable, timing impeccable. And a lot of people gave Dipset's DJ a lot of criticism because it wasn't on the level of the Lox's. Was that impact?
Yeah, Tech, he's a student of a lot of different DJs. You know what I'm saying? Like, he watched a lot of different people, but he traveled with me and seen what it was to be an entertainer and be, you know what I'm saying, on time, being more than just somebody behind a group just playing records. Being a key element into what's going on. That's why when we put him with Rakim, he been with Rakim ever since, because I did a tour with Rakim, and then we had him DJ. Well, he started DJing for Rakim, and then he started DJing for Ghostface and the Lox. My manager was managing the Lox. So it was his time to be out, to be seen, instead of just being with me. He's been with me for 23 years, maybe even more. You know what I'm saying? So it was time for him to be out and be seen. And it wasn't for me to say, yo, this is Technician. Y'all better go. It's for him to show and prove himself. And fortunately, he was on that platform on Verzuz that the world got a chance to see who Technician is.
Right.
Definitely. So what you got coming up next, man, that you can tell the people about? I know you're still traveling. Obviously, you said over 200 shows. What's next you want to tell the people about, man?
Man, I'm about to drop an album on y'all head.
Okay.
That y'all would not believe. Trust me, it's done. It's finished. Ready. I just shot 2 videos. I just shot one of the videos this past weekend with my daughter Vina Love. And y'all gonna be extremely surprised with this album, bro. And but I got 2 albums as a matter of fact. I started another album first called Top Tier with all the battle rappers, right? But produced that. I started that like 4 years ago, but I held off on it because music kind of changed. I wanted to see the direction was going on, and I wanted to make sure that it's a careful situation because people always looked at battle rappers that can't make music, and for some reason, but I wanted to change that narrative, so I did it. But held it off for a minute. But then this year, I just decided to do this other album, and I did that. So now we put that out, then we'll put the top 10 out after that. But it's dope. It's really dope. So that I have it's 2 movies I worked on, which is one the documentary, and then another movie I wrote, and then I have these 2 cartoons. A cartoon I did, and I'm gonna be on one of the Proud Family is coming back. So character on the Proud Family, and my real estate company doing good with that, and Sucker Free. Doing good. So all this was done in the pandemic.
Yeah. So now, did DJ Khaled? I know you know DJ Khaled. Did he didn't sit underneath you, but he definitely watched you and admired your skills as well, right?
DJ Khaled used to be with me in Miami. He used to be up. I used to have a crib in Miami for 9 years, and whenever we used to come down, even before I had the crib, Khaled used to come hang out with us. I used to come to his parties. He used to see my parties, see me do my thing all the time, and he was influenced just like a lot of DJs was. You can see. I don't have to sell it to you. You can see.
Yeah.
Influence. You can see who's who and what's what. You know what I'm saying? It's like and it's a beautiful thing to inspire people like that and be able to open a door to where people don't have to be minimized. You can go and be who you want to be and work and do your thing and take care of your family. And this is not about me. It's bigger than me. I was just able to open that door up. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't going to stay with me when let's take it back. When James Brown came out and he became the biggest thing, everybody wanted to be James Brown and be influenced by James Brown and make James Brown music and do James Brown. It wasn't that they were trying to copy him. It was just that he was so big and he was just so dope at the time of what he was doing. You wanted to be that. You wanted to make music that was impactful like that. So Jay-Z, how many rappers came out sounding like Jay? How many people, came out looking like Wayne and sounding like Wayne? Drake, there's certain people that reach a certain level and you get influenced by that and you get inspired by that. And that's dope. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? But always respect the person you get it from and always make sure that you say, you ain't got to always say, I got it from him, but always respect the people that gave you that lane. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect Red Alert for putting me in Studio 54 when they didn't even want me in Studio 54. I talk about that in every interview. I'm doing it right now, talking about it right now. This is years ago because I never forget where I come from. I never forget what people have done for me. I never forget if somebody did something and I might have done something. I don't really copy people, but let's just say something influenced me so much that I wanted to take it and put my spin on it. I'm still going to give that person that credit for doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not looking for no credit. I don't need that. But that's just the way I do things. You know what I'm saying? So.
Or you dropped little breadcrumbs about the documentary through a couple questions throughout the interview. Give us and the people some inside scoop on what's going to be on the documentary if you can.
A lot of great stuff. Going to be very cinematic. I can tell you that.
Word.
Well, definitely appreciate you. Just want to give you flowers right now, man. Appreciate your career and much success, in the future.
I appreciate y'all having me on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all have my number. Y'all need to ask any other questions or whatever, feel free. It's all good.
But drop your social media handles too for the people.
Yeah, Kid Capri 101 on the Twitter and the Instagram and the real Kid Capri on Facebook. Y'all want me to come do y'all shows? Y'all can go to Christy at kidcapri.com, KRISTI, come in your city and do what I do. And that's it. But like I said, I got this album about to drop in a minute. Be on the lookout for that. Something unexpected.
Appreciate you, man. Kid Capri on the Hip Hop Uncensored Podcast. Over and out.